What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is time to move into our second week of playoffs. Of course, it is going to be pretty exciting to see what the teams are going to be bringing right here on the Ekasi Esports series. Brought to you, of course, powered by Vodacom World. So, pretty exciting day we have up ahead of us as the players are going to be going at it once again to show us what they've got and who is going to be bringing home the booyah. Of course, some pretty high expectations coming in, and we're looking to see quite a bit of excitement as the players make their way through, and of course, well, bring us all the crazy action that goes along with that. So, of course, without much further ado, we're going to be jumping into our first match to see exactly what the players have in store. And of course, as per usual, give your predictions in the chat. Let us know who do you think is going to be taking home the booyah in our first match. But without further ado, here we go, jumping straight up into it. All right, so here we are, getting ready to move straight on in. You can see that flight path, of course, coming in between Mill and Keratin and heading over in the direction there in between Observatory and the hangar. With, of course, the blue zone sitting all the way down in that far southeastern side. So, of course, a nice bunch of players in here as well, 31 players in total. But now we look to see, of course, what they are going to be bringing and just how they're going to be stepping it up. Potentially dialing up that aggression to the next level. All right, so we're starting it off, of course, right here on Kiev. Looking to see what Kiev has in store for us and just how much craziness we'll be seeing alongside that. But of course, we don't only have Kiev, we've got Sneaky as well. We just saw Kiev there getting a little bit sneaky as they get ready to move straight on through, straight on in. Of course, now looking right here over on towards Sneaky, we do see Sneaky coming in with a quick sneaky jump off of the roof. Of course, now as we jump in a little bit further up in towards that mill position, we can see Ara now just keeping a very watchful eye. We do have someone, of course, positioned up in the warehouse. Hence the passive stealth mode approach we see coming in. Oh, there we go. We got eyes. We got visuals. Now we look to see, of course, whether or not the shots are going to follow suit. Alright, so Ara just going to be patiently waiting for that opening. Meanwhile, we're going to be jumping up onto Mike, who we see, of course, positioned up in towards Cape Town. It's a good position on this far side of the zone. Got Umanzi also up in the mix. We got Commando getting ready in between Botchanok and Mars Electric. Of course, now 27 players remain. Already said goodbye to a few of them. Of course, now as we jump on to Rata, we can see Rata over here in a Kota Tau. Kota Tua. Whichever, that one. But of course, now we're looking to see if we'll find any action. Ooh, that car looks amazing. Not gonna lie. But either way, we also have a Prospect moving up in towards Botchanok. We definitely see a few players in pretty close proximity. Of course, now we're just going to be waiting to see where the action is going to be coming from as we jump on it towards Supremo over in that hangar region. Getting stocked up on the meds up in towards Shipyard. We, of course, have Midnight. Looking to get set up for those later phases, of course. What's up, Midnight? As we head up in towards Anil. Anil now going to be looking to move up a little bit closer to that clock tower position. But for the time being, just hanging around on the outskirts. We do have Hisoka also now moving in. Up in towards Kota Tua. Tua. Whichever way you want to pronounce that. But either way, of course, quite a bit of potential here for some engagements to find their way on through. That zone also now popping up, as we can see. It has shifted all the way over on towards that far western side. So the players definitely going to have a bit of a challenge there to find a secure passage in towards that zone. As we now look over towards Kitty. Kitty, of course, focused on that potential angle there, hoping that someone potentially maybe runs straight up into that. Of course, now as we look on to Evoke, see Invoke also now getting ready, looking to move on through up in towards Cape Town. But Invoke now just patiently holding on, waiting to see if we'll find any engagements. Just scanning the area, scanning the vicinity as we now jump over towards Fresi as well. You can see Fresi positioned up high above the strip. Good high ground position, of course. Quite a bit of information can be gathered from that point. But now we look to see exactly where Fresi is going to be going. Ooh, bad. Finds a quick shot coming in the kill feed though as we jump over into the observatory. Oh, Box just lighting it up. But of course now Niter also looking to light it up. Sends the shot straight up into midnight. Beautiful engagement coming through right there. Quite a nice bit of aggression. Of course now Bruno getting caught up in towards factory. Just clearing it out. Taking the super chill approach. Box now, of course, already bringing in quite a few kills. As we now look to see if Box will be able to close it up once again. Looking to get straight up into the action. But will Box find that angle? Of course, now Mars Electric is where it's at. The nades now finding their way straight on in. Now we look to see whether or not Box will be able to hold off on the push coming in. So let's see. Box getting ready to move. Trying to find that off-angle approach. Alright, we're not seeing or hearing any potential additional footsteps. So it looks like the coast is clear here for Box. Alright, let's move up on it to the next. We got Figueiro. It's patiently waiting. Just south there of factory. We of course hear a little bit of footsteps down below. So waiting to see who's going to be bringing it in. Curious to see, of course, also who Vic is going up against, and it is Prospect as he steps up, finds the shot straight in. Beautiful play right then and there, of course, now. Supremo also looking to move on through. Supremo not having any kills just yet, but only 19 players now remain. Hisoka looking to move in still from the Botchanok region. Coming in on that southeastern edge of the zone. Of course, I'm going to be looking to see if we can find any of the fights. Kitty just creeping up into that northern position. Invoke now. Oh, about to get into a bit of a fight here. Taking damage from that blue zone as well, but we do have a wall being deployed just up ahead. And here we go. The shots are coming in there from Invoke. We've seen a good few plays coming in from Invoke in past matches. But will he be able to bring it home once again? Quickly making a dash up and towards the zone. 17 players, or rather 19 players remain. The ping is on 17. There we go. Alright, so Invoke now making a quick run for it. Trying to get up the hill and back up into the safe zone. Oh, Hisoka finds yet another confirm in the kill feed there. We got MA2B, of course, now looking to move on through. Also just positioned up in towards the north. Oh, here we go. Niter up in a fight. Oh, but Sneaky puts the hit straight on in. Down goes Niter. Beautiful run coming in here from Sneaky. But of course, now there is still quite a bit of zone remaining. Quite a few players also still to go up against. So expecting quite a few interesting engagements to come in from this. But of course, now as we jump onto Ara, you can see Ara now getting caught up in Clock Tower in the danger zone, that red zone. Just holding on. Quickly just moving back into safety. Of course, now Mike still trying to run back up into zone. There's a little bit of ground to cover to make it in safely. Umanzi also now looking to push in, keeping a very watchful eye on the building just up ahead. Oh, here we go. Potential play coming from this. Let's see, will Umanzi be able to clutch it out? Pick up the first kill for this match. Well, Umanzi's first kill for the match, of course. But here we go now. No, Umanzi is not going to be hanging around for that. Sends up straight into the zone. Comes flying in into that zone in beautiful fashion. Great play in there from Umanzi. Good positioning, and of course right there alongside the lovely loot crate. Nothing wrong with that. The shots, of course, coming straight on through. Let's quickly jump back on towards Umanzi, as we did see the shots coming in. Of course, these boxes being quite a point of contention. We do see Prospect also now finding yet another kill up in the kill feed there. But will Umanzi be able to make it out of this situation? Able to get into a secure spot. So far, so good. Just layering up the hard cover, and of course, now as we move on to Prospect, we did see Prospect find also yet another additional kill. So already sitting on 2, moving into Clock Tower. We of course do have several players just scattered throughout Supremo, positioned up in towards the northwestern section. Hisoka now also looking to move straight on in. So things could get pretty hot and heated right here in Clock Tower. Right, so there we go. Hisoka moving through. Kitty. Not quite sure what's going on there with Kitty, but Kitty running up in some direction. Invoke now also getting ready to continue that relentless push back up in it towards the zone. But of course, it is going to be quite a bit of a challenge either which way, as we still have 16 players remaining. Let's see if Invoke will be able to get through the Supremo, though. Finds the hit into Ara. Down he goes. Invoke not close enough to hear any of those shots. We got OTM8 now pushing in. Oh, but Lucy steps up with the shots, sending them straight on through. Beautiful play coming in there from Lucy. So now as we jump on it to Bad Aga up in towards Clock Tower. This is quite the point of contention. Several players already positioned within this region. So now we look to see whether or not Aga will be able to close it out, find those potential kills. Of course, we're also curious to see who is going to be the player to claim the Boya. Ooh, Aga getting very, very close. Not quite sure to who, but of course Lucy finds a bit of damage. Box comes in from behind, sends the shot straight up into Aga. Well done, well played. Beautiful bit of action. Of course, now Lucy still holding just up on towards this northwestern edge of the zone. You can see Reezy also positioned smack dab center zone. Really good position to be holding, but it could be quite a contested spot. Robocop now also pushing through, quickly rotating through that Clock Tower region, looking to find that entry point into the zone. But of course, now with 10 players remaining, this is where we're going to see the players getting really, really calculated in their maneuvers. RH2 also just holding on, positioned up on the roof. What's up, RH2? All right, sneaky. Looking to get a little bit sneaky. Oh, there we go. Got another kill coming into the kill feed, and of course now Sneaky looking to jump at the opportunity here. Got a few players actually now starting to move into the zone. Things really starting to heat up. Umanzi right up into the action there, as we do see Umanzi finding that kill in the kill feed just before we jumped away. Of course now Hisoka getting caught in a bit of an uncomfortable fight right here. Will Hisoka be able to hold on? Well, here we go. Oh, the grenades getting sent in, getting sent out. The walls are getting deployed. But Hisoka now looking to hold on. Really good positioning coming in with that wall. Of course, now Invoke looking to find a few hits on the edge of zone. Box now looking to creep in as well, as we do see that zone shifting up once again. 8 players now remain. Lucy still positioned up in towards that northwestern side. Oh, here we go. Reezy Jr. Going to be looking to get aggressive. But now all 8 remaining players pretty much positioned within the zone. Umanzi picks up yet another hit. RHU now looking to move in from that eastern side. But here we go. Umanzi coming in looking to clear it up. Very progressive approach into the building here. But let's see, will Umanzi be able to close this one out? 2 kills already on the board. Another 6 potential kills, of course, lying up ahead. You can just hear and see all these fights, all these engagements are getting ready as the pressure is starting to mount. The players are getting closer and closer together. Invoke, of course, now trying to find that position up into the zone. Box now on the push, coming in from that southern edge. Oh, that spots someone up ahead, but of course he is also spotted out at the exact same time. The shots flying through, the shields getting deployed. Here we go. Box quickly ducking into that little trench. But will he be able to secure the position? Of course, finds yet another opportunity. Here we go. It is about to get down and dirty. The 7 remaining players move in right here alongside each other. Of course, now Box spots yet another opportunity. Is he going to try and jump at that? He's trying to creep his way forward. Oh, beautiful opportunity right there onto Reezy. Down he goes. Box just capitalizing on the positions. But let's see, will he be able to close it out? Still having a few players to contend against. Or to contend with. There we go, so Box in a good position. Lucy going to be looking to apply the pressure there to Box. Trying to send those grenades straight on through, of course. Out comes a quick rush. Box now getting ready to move up. Did see that move coming in from Lucy as he's inching his way closer and closer to that zone. Oh, takes a little bit of damage. But the shots come straight on through there from RHU. RHU now looking to pick up a few more on towards Umanzi. I believe that is Umanzi. Ew, no, that was Box. Down it goes Box. Beautiful reactions coming in. And of course, we are down to only 4 remaining players. Umanzi now looking to hold on just barely inside zone. Hisoka also in the mix. Invoke quickly getting that wall repositioned. Then, of course, RHU now has a beautiful angle. But does he have any utilities remaining? No, steps up though. Finds the shot straight up in towards Hisoka. 3 players remain. 2 players remain. It is now RHU up against Invoke. Oh, up comes the rush. Invoke looking to push on in and looking to get aggressive. Here we go. It is the shuffle taking quite a bit of damage onto the side there. Of course, of RHU. RHU now just trying to hold on for dear life. Oh, but Invoke steps right on in with an absolutely beautiful finish, shaking home the booyah. Absolutely fantastic finish coming in. Well done. Well played. What a way to start off the day. Of course, this is our playoffs week 2, and Invoke finishing strong on 2 kills. RHU coming into that second position, of course, on 3 kills as well. Umanzi taking third with 2. We got Hisoka finishing in 4th on 2. Box sitting over in 5th there with 4. Lucy over in 6 with 2. We got Reezy then, of course, in 7th. We got Sneaky sitting on 2 kills. Robocop, Mike not being able to find any kills. Agas sitting on 1. Kitty not getting any prospect on 2. We got MA2B, of course, sitting on 1. That's probably made to be? Let's call it that. Made to be sitting on 1 kill. Supremo sitting on 1. Ara sitting on 1. Bruno, nothing to their name. Nita as well as Rater sitting on 1 kill apiece. No boy picking up 2 throughout. And of course, as we move down the list, we do see Midnight also finding 1 in the process. Kiev also finding 1. And that is pretty much it. That is our first match of the day. And of course, pretty exciting stuff. We have 1 more to go. So be sure to stay tuned and we'll be right back after a very short break. See you in a short few minutes. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is time to move into our final match of the day. So it is going to be pretty exciting to see what our final match here for the playoffs are going to be bringing. And of course, well, this of course is the Ekasi Esports Free Fire series powered by Vodacom World. So you'll be seeing once we're in the actual game itself, there'll be a few ads and stuff popping up over in this corner over here. So yeah, if any of those tickle your fancy, tickle your interest, be sure to head on over towards Vodacom World. All the details, of course, down in the description. You can have a look down below, of course, to see all the links. Head straight on through and yeah, pick up something. Show a little bit of support there, of course, as they are really essential in making this event happen. Great support coming on through, but of course, well, we are going to be now waiting to see exactly what the lobby will bring and where, of course, the teams are going to be moving into. We did have a really strong finish, of course, coming in our previous round. So will we see a kind of continuation on that build, on that play? Because next up, of course, we have our grand finals. Not today, of course, joining back again in next week. So it is going to be pretty exciting to see who all move on through into the grand finals and are going to be pitching up for that final play, of course. Quite a few exciting matches still lying ahead. So it is the last one here for today. And then, of course, the games coming in on our finals. But let me quickly just try and get some word as to where we're going to be starting the lobby, as we seem to have a slight bit of a delay of some sort. But yeah, be back with you in a short second. All right, we are getting ready to move straight on in. Of course, the game is busy loading on up, so we're going to be jumping into this final match to see what will come from this. And of course, I'm expecting quite a few interesting plays to come in. We've seen the players over the past few weeks just bring absolutely insane stuff. Some really challenging plays, but of course, without much further ado, let's jump straight on into the game. All right, so here we are right on the plane, getting ready to move on in. And as we can see, of course, that plane is coming in from the side there of Observatory and making its way over towards a little bit more of a mill approach. So we're going to be moving through the lobby to see where everyone is heading into. And of course, we've got Lucy still up on the plane, being able to provide us with that flight path, as we can see, coming in there towards that Riverside Mill area. So definitely a way more northerly flight path. So curious to see what the players are going to be doing with the zone being so far up high. Ooh, Reezy already starting it off, getting the first few shots straight off the bat there. Of course, now Reezy going to be looking to continue with the efforts, taking a little bit of damage in the process. But will they be able to close it up all the way through? That, of course, is what we're going to be looking to see. Easy now, just trying to put a little bit of distance in between themselves. And, of course, the pressure coming in from behind. So will Reese now be able to hold on up here in towards Observatory? Slight bit of contention. Nothing too crazy just yet. But, of course, we do see a few more hits finding their way through in the kill feed. Anil also going to be looking to step up. His soccer finds a beautiful one as well. Good Prospect also now be looking to move on in. We got Sneaky, of course, also moving through up in towards the strip region. Have Mike all the way down in that far southwestern side. Oh, Knight, though, finding a quick few shots in the kill feed. We got Prospect now flying up straight into the compounds here. What's up, Prospect? We got Vey. Let's call it Vey. Can't really figure out all the rest of the letters, but here we are. Umanzi also going to be looking to bring in quite a bit of aggression once again. Hisoka also had a pretty good finish. Midnight, of course, as we can see, already getting sent back into the lobby. Dion over in the strip, taking a bit of damage. Oh, but Fresi steps right on up with the hit, with the action, and of course, just finding some beautiful hits straight up in and towards that. But now we look to see what the players are going to be bringing in to the mix here. We are going to be jumping on towards Box, as we can see Box now. Oh, getting into a little bit of a fight. The utilities getting sent on over that flash grenade. Finding its way right on point. We got M8 to B, also in towards the peak region. We got Saga, as I've been told, thanks to Ajim, I guess. Ajim, whichever. Thank you so much for that. As you can see, I can't really figure out the letters here. Oh, Invoke picking up a hit. There we go. Observatory is where it is at for the current time. Well done, of course. Now Bruno looking to push through the Cape Town region. Ooh, L2K finding a quick few engagements as well. Niter holding up in towards Shipyard. L2K trying to hold on to this Rimnam village. We got Lucy in the mix as well. You can see on that western edge of the zone. Oh, but here we go, Robocop. Yes, 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 firing away at Lucy now. Lucy quickly just trying to deploy those walls to get back up behind some safety. But Robocop keeping a very, very watchful eye on this position. Oh, but Lucy not out of the dangers just yet. Getting pushed right on through. Oh, quick exchange in the window. Nice, nice. Oh, down goes Vey. Well done, well played. So Lucy being able to hold on to the position. But meanwhile, we do see, of course, Robocop looking to push in. Looking to challenge. Potentially find that easy point. Alright, so Robocop now just keeping a very watchful eye. Looking to see if he can find that position on towards Lucy. Lucy now just trying to move in and around the building. Alright, so Lucy now on the top floor. Looking to hold strong. Of course, a slight exposed position. Oh, this is where we wait to see whether or not Robocop is going to be jumping. Yes, he steps up with the hits, sending them straight up into Lucy. Lucy taking quite a few hits in the process, but of course now Robocop is going to be looking to push straight into the aggression here. So Robocop now trying to find the ideal angle to approach from. Oh, there we go. Lucy making a quick dash for it. Just heading up into some hard cover, but of course now looking to put some distance in between as well. So Lucy now just holding patiently in the building. Waiting to see if they can find any potential angle, but of course Robocop just inching their way forward, moving through that baseball court. Now positioned way out in the open though. Ooh, that is a bit of a risky play, but of course we've got several more engagements finding their way on through as we only have 14 teams remaining, 14 players rather, remaining now. So Lucy's still trying to find that angle, but of course we're going to be moving on back up into Cape Town. As we can see, 333 Lucy. Looking to hold on. Ooh, Anil in a bit of an engagement. Come on, what will happen from this one? Will we see Anil find those hits through though? Anil trying to find the angle. Best possible approach, but of course now here we go. Oh, quick little bit of pre-fire shots come through. Great spray. The grenades getting sent up into the mix as well. We do see Box find that shot on towards Hisoka, but of course now Freshly steps up with a beautiful hit. Down he goes. Well done, well played. 12 players now remain. We do have Bruno also now still looking to push through over in Cape Town. 333 Lucy also in the same area. Will we see any of those hits find their way on through? 333 Lucy, of course, now caught up in that blue zone. But now, of course, the players are going to be trying to reposition themselves back up into that zone, trying to get ahead of that closure. Lucy still now looking to push through. Will he make it up safely, though? That is what we are looking to find out. As we do, of course, have Bruno just up ahead. Rushing up in towards that zone. Niter, of course, coming in from the western edge. Pushing deep, deep into the zone itself. L2K all the way down into the south there, close to that Mars Electric position. Not quite sure if you've got anyone in the vicinity. But of course, with 12 players remaining, that is definitely a possibility. Here we go, Lucy now still just looking to push through. Holding on to that western side. Right, so slow, steady approach. Robocop now going to be looking to push in as well, coming in from this western side as well. 333 Lucy just holding the position. The zone shrinking up in the next minute or so, but of course we've got Prospect looking to find any prospective positions. Pretty close to the edge of zone. Not having found that entry point just yet. Umanzi, of course, positioned on a beautiful high ground angle here. Oh, they are pretty close, so we could see those engagements find their way through. Here we go, Umanzi now stepping up right there. Oh, into position, sends up a beautiful shot. But not able to find the hits just yet. Prospect now quickly just ducking back in the compound, the hard cover. Trying to play this one safe. Only 12 players remain. But now we look to see whether or not Prospect will be able to find those shots in towards Umanzi. They do have a quick rush coming in. Here we go. Umanzi now stepping straight on up. Oh, come on, come on. It is about to go down. Umanzi just on the outside. Looking to find the angle in, of course, now using the walls to find a good approach. Oh, there we go. Looking for that opening in the window. Very fortunate there for Prospect, of course. Just being able to rotate back in to some safety. Here we go. Umanzi now in a hot pursuit. Looking for the opening. Oh, down they go. Come on, the shots trying to find their way on through. Umanzi looking strong. Come on. Oh, beautiful hit straight up in towards Prospect. But will Prospect be able to hold on long enough? Umanzi now relentless with the efforts. Oh, and finally closes it up. Absolutely fantastic rush coming in there from Umanzi. Was now beautiful spray just to finish that one off. Now Umanzi can push back up into zone quite comfortably. Looking to secure that position, but the hits now finding their way straight on in once again. Umanzi not out of the danger just yet. We do have that zone, of course, shrinking in. But here we go. Umanzi getting ready to push. Just holding with a third-party peek. Oh, nice steps up, straight up into it. But Bruno says, oh, hell no. Puts the shot straight on through. Beautiful play coming in there from Bruno, of course. Now that zone has caught up. And now Bruno needs to try and rotate all the way on through. Knight, of course, just up ahead in towards peak. Altuve position just on the outskirts here of Clock Tower. Good position in the watchtower here. Oh, we did see Invoke, of course, just finding a quick hit in as well. Lucy now going to be looking to move on through. Robocop. Oh, very, very close. Good position within the zone. Almost sent to zone. A few shots now just erupting down below. Oh, here we go. The siren, of course, going off. Red zone in play as well. You can see Invoke now just holding on that edge of zone. But of course, Box is the player on the edge that we did see the attention going to. The shots that we heard going off in the background. Of course, now M8 made to be looking to move into that zone as well. A little bit of an exposed rotation up in towards zone. Fressy also now positioned down in towards the south. So slowly but surely, the players are getting closer to each other. And of course, we're going to be expecting the action to come through momentarily. Bruno still pushing in from this eastern edge. Will he find that opening up ahead? Oh, of course, Niter pretty close to the action. Down it comes the drop, just falling straight out of the sky. Niter going to be looking to secure the position on that eastern edge. L2K, of course, beautifully positioned within the zone. Lucy keeping a very watchful eye there on L2K. As we jump on to Robocop, you can see him, of course, not too far away either. Some pretty close proximity plays coming in here. Invoke, of course, now just keeping a very watchful eye. Trying to scan the zone. But we do have that closure finding its way on the end. Of course, the zone shifting up once again, just a little bit further down south. Centering up quite nicely onto the zone. Knight, of course, picking up yet another hit. 8 players now remain, but here we go. Invoke about to get into the fight. Oh, the shots trying to find their way on through. Shields go up, walls go up. Invoke now, oh, finds a beautiful hit. Will he find the finishing blow, though? Oh, yes, he does. Made to be. Gets sent right back into the lobby. It is done and dusted. Of course, now we look to see what the rest of the zone will hold for us, as we only have 7 players remaining. Invoke now just quickly trying to assess the situation. Box also going to be looking to push on in. Lucy, though, finds a beautiful hit. 6 players now remain. We got Box now looking to make that stand. Niter also just positioned over on towards that southeastern side. L2K repositioning back up into zone, taking a little bit of a damage in the process, but nothing too crazy. Down goes Box to the hand there of Lucy. The shots now finding their way on through. 5 players remain, of course. L2K going to be looking to push on up in towards that zone. Lucy going to be looking to find the hits up in towards Mr. L2K. Here we go, the rush now coming in as they start pushing back up in towards the zone. Robocop also on that far western side. Invoke now steps up right into the action. Will he be able to close it up, though? Will he be able to find the finishing blows? Here we go, the shot comes in and down goes Niter. Beautiful hit. L2K now going to be looking to potentially come in with a bit of third-party action. But up comes Lucy, tapping away the shots. 4 players remain. Oh, Lucy spots a beautiful opportunity there. Sends the hit straight on through. Robocop going to be looking to push up into zone. Invoke, of course, now still caught on the far eastern side. That's okay. Now going to be looking to potentially push up on towards Lucy. Trying to leapfrog their way up into zone. But Lucy now patiently waiting to see what the rotation will bring. Finds the hit up into Robocop though. Beautiful headshot, but Lucy now taking quite a bit of fire in the process here as well. 3 players remain, as we can see. Invoke slowly tapping away. L2K finds the finishing blow into Lucy. And now, of course, it is L2K and Invoke left to fight it out for that booyah. Who will be the one to bring it home? Will it be Invoke? Will it be L2K? You can see L2K, of course, now sending up those grenades, looking to find the points. Invoke just using the walls. L2K now just trying to taunt ever so slightly. Playing a little bit more of an exposed position. Oh, but here we go. Great show of confidence coming in here from L2K. Oh, quick rush coming in as we do see a quick rotation coming in there from Invoke. Trying to utilize the walls. L2K out in the open. Quick response, of course, getting sent straight on through. Oh, quite a bit of damage finding its way in. L2K now also getting a quick hit in return. L2K going to be looking to find that angle, that off-angle approach. Will he be able to close it up, or will it go to Invoke? Invoke, of course, are sending it through. Ooh, but picks up the finishing blow with the last grenade. Absolutely amazing finish. Well done, well played. Invoke takes the booyah home. Fantastic stuff. And of course, well, Invoke finishing strong on 5 kills. L2K coming in with 2. We do have Lucy finishing on 4 kills over in that 3rd place. Robocop taking 4th, of course, Naita with 2. We do have Box and Bruno finishing on 1 kill apiece, as well as Made to Be. Also, then we have Fressy picking up 2 kills. Umanzi with 1. We have Hisoka also finishing on 1. We got Saga finishing on 1 kill, as well as Vey. We also then see Reezy Jr. finishing up in 1 kill over in that 18th position. And then from there on down, it is pretty much empty-handed. So some pretty show of aggression that we had in this final match here today. But of course, that is going to bring us to the end of our playoffs. The next broadcast we're going to be doing will be the grand finals, in which the players are going to be fighting it out for their share in the prize pool. So quite a bit at stake here, quite a bit of pressure resting on the shoulders of the players here. So it is going to be pretty exciting to see what they will bring. And man, I can tell you it is going to be so entertaining. So be sure to join us back again next week as we move into our grand finals, the penultimate event. Be sure to join in. And of course, you know where to find us. Same time, same place, but even more free fire action. Big shout out going to all the players for pitching up today. Absolutely fantastic action. Of course, a big shout out to the viewers as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, we've got to give a shout out there to Vodacom World. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We look forward to seeing you guys back next week. Have a good week.